Hello, my name is Ella, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you have been going through school with no purpose, no motivation, and no enjoyment, and you're finally ready to experience the ultimate school life, the ᴅＳ괜 aesthetic, the Pinterest girl aesthetic. In this video, I am going to be sharing 5 essential study tips, how to romanticize school, and how to have an organized life. Tip number 1, purpose. Purpose drives motivation. In my last year of high school, I had the best grades I've ever had. Insert proof here. The way I was able to get these grades was I had a clear purpose. My purpose was to get into all of my universities that I applied to, and I did. I got into all my schools because I had enjoyment in working towards my goal, and the purpose drove my motivation. Last year, like 2023, I had the worst grades I've ever had, and that was because I lost my purpose. So I had to look for a different purpose. So that's what I want to tell you. Look for a purpose, because there's no way you can achieve goals if you're not clear on why you want to achieve them and what your purpose is. This year, my purpose is to have the best school year with all of my friends and prepare for an amazing summer. So this is how I study. I like to study with my friends and by myself. So first, I take time to study by myself. I love studying at my desk. It's the perfect study spot. It's so cute, and I definitely have seen the comments about it, and I thank you so much. I'm glad you like my desk. I find that making an aesthetic study spot really drives the motivation to study. So yes, I study with my friends, and then after I am done covering all of my material, I use Notion to keep my mind organized, because an organized mind equals an organized life. I use Notion, and after I am done, I make time to study with my friends. It's important to study with friends that have the same goals as you if they want to do well in the class or any other purpose that's driving them, because being able to have like-minded friends is really what's going to boost you to achieve your goals. People that support you and have their own goals that they want to achieve, so you're able to support them as well. My friends and I go over all of the material once again, and we explain the things to each other that we do not understand. We test each other on the material. This helps so much, because when you have significant amount of time, when you've already studied once, you tend to waste it and rely on the fact that you've covered the material, and you assume that you understand what's going on. So when people ask you if you are prepared for the exam, you say, I think so, rather than, yes, I am prepared. With this method, you are eradicating fear and procrastination, and you're able to have fun while studying because you did it by yourself and you're doing it with your friends. So repetition is what drives the brain. If you don't have friends or your friends aren't studying people, it's okay. This means that you're able to work on memorization techniques and take advantage of your resources. To read, write, speak. It's pretty self-explanatory. First you read, then you write, and then you say it out loud. For writing, I love neat, organized note-taking. Throw some highlighters in there and make it beautiful to look at so it's easier to remember. And for speaking, you can teach yourself, you can record yourself explaining the material back to you, or you can say it to your dog. Repeating things out loud really helps the brain, because the brain loves repetition. So being able to read the material, write down the material, and say the material, you are set. After you use this technique, you will never say, I don't know how to study, because this is all it is. It's really smart to incorporate AI into your studying. How my friend does this is he takes ChatGPT and he asks ChatGPT to make a mock exam on the material that he's trying to study. So they're gonna give you multiple choice questions, for example, and you're gonna be able to answer those. And even sometimes if ChatGPT is wrong and you know the material, you're able to get your brain working. So using ChatGPT to explain stuff or make mock exams is very useful. For practical subjects like math, which is my favorite subject by the way, the best way to study is with practice. Practice makes perfect. If your teacher gives you work to do every day, do it every day and it will become easy for you. Don't be scared of a subject. It's just school. Clear your mind, face the work, and use your teachers. Your teachers are there to help you. Go to them with the simplest questions and you can understand it. Tell yourself that you can understand it. I have these sticky notes on here that remind me of the kind of student that I want to be. The best way to enjoy school is to not let it rule your life. Have daily routines that include things outside of school. For example, you wake up to journal, exercise, you head to school, you come back from school, you have time to enjoy your hobbies, and then you set out a specific amount of time to do schoolwork, and then you forget about it. Detachment is the key to an easy life. Having the core belief that everything always works out for you is what helps you to focus on yourself and not your problems. So when we set out time for schoolwork, we tend to underestimate how much time we need to complete a task. So if you think you need 1 hour to complete an assignment, give yourself 2 hours. So you have that leeway of completing it and not getting demotivated. It also helps to plan by time. Tell yourself when you want to study and at what time you want to study. So you could say, I am going to study every day at 5 p.m. till 6 or 7 p.m. And if you do this every day, your body, your brain starts to realize that 5 p.m. is the time to study. I sometimes set out a whole day if I need to complete massive studying done for maybe midterms and finals. It's also really important to study in different environments. Go to a cafe, go to the library, study in different areas of your school. Just go out there. Don't make it boring, make it fun. To keep track of my day and all the tasks that I have to complete, I love using Notion or my Notes app on my phone. Making to-do lists and checking them off is a great dopamine release. So this is my Notion. I like to plan, then execute immediately because it's really easy to make a to-do list and forget about it. Now that we have a purpose, we know how to study, and we know how to organize our life, it's time to make it fun and romanticize it. I love using Pinterest to make mood boards, and it also really works well if you take your mood board and make it your phone lock screen so you're always able to see your dream life. Before you know it, your life morphs into that. It's really important to be grateful. Remember, there's no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. And that's it. If you've made it to the end of this video, thank you for watching. I hope this really helped you. Comment down below your takeaway from this video and how you want to implement it into your life. You guys are angels. You're gonna be academic weapons this semester. Love you guys. Bye.